Hello everyone. Let's see. First time doing this, so just getting used to how to set up. Hello, hello. Nice to see a few people here. Oh, maybe someone from Sweden, was it? Hola, Roberto. Oh, people joining in, this is nice. Betty, hello. Da-da. Wow. Some of you I don't recognize because you have different handles than your name. And your pictures are really small, but thanks for joining in. Just waiting for a few more people to sign in here. Ivy, hello. Trisha, morning. Morning, morning. Wow. Hey, Greg from Hong Kong. Are you still in Hong Kong? Nicole, good morning. This is Hatha 1, yes. Just waiting for a few more people to sign in. Oh wow, it's already 100, so that's good. So we'll get started. So let me sit down. So, welcome to Hatha 1. I'm Rene. We're doing this with Pure Yoga Singapore since we're all now, we're not in lockdown and we're not in quarantine, but we're just being asked not to go to work, which is nice for some, not so nice for others. But a great opportunity to keep practicing yoga and doing it online here. So do come back, throughout the day. The other teachers are teaching as well, and our fitness gang over at, Pure Fitness Singapore, also on Instagram. They're also doing live feeds, so you can exercise, you can stretch, you can meditate all day long, every day, as long as this lasts. So, good. So this is a Hatha 1 class, and what I'm going to do, we're going to work on some strength, some stretching, obviously a bit of balancing. So I know I'm going to sweat because I just checked, it's 29 degrees here. For those who are over in the States, maybe Brad, are you there? That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's quite hot here. So if you start seeing me sweat, please join, keep sweating as well, right? Other than that, just do your best. Remember, take little breaks if you need. I always have a water bottle with me. I always have a towel with me. Today it's a green towel for some reason. And then we'll just get started. So feel free to comment. I can't see the comments from here because the phone is quite far away, but I see people commenting, which is great. But for now, take a seat. If you have a yoga block, it's always nice to sit on the yoga block, or maybe a stack of books. Maybe you have an old encyclopedia you want to sit on, a towel, a bolster. No children and animals, don't sit on those, even they might be running around. Just make yourself comfortable, simple cross-legged if that's comfortable. Relax your hands on your knees, palms up or palms down as you like. Relax your shoulders. Now, as you close your eyes, note as if you have a tendency to lean forward, right? Lean a little bit back instead, so you feel your sitting bones grounding down onto the block or the floor, whatever you're sitting on. Feel the spine a little bit lengthened. If it helps, move your head, release any tension. Maybe roll the shoulders a couple of times. Just feel what's going on this morning. Brad, if you're there and you're joining in the evening, then from the States, this might be nice just before bedtime, right? So now take a couple of deep breaths. Just find that length. As you exhale, try to let the exhalation be a little bit longer than the inhalation. For those who want, you can start to use the Ujjayi breath, which is the light constriction just at the back of your throat, right? Just if you're looking, it's right here at the back of the throat. You pull gently in and it creates a little bit of a restriction, and you can feel the breath a little bit more. That's one way we can keep the mind a bit more present in the practice. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Feel the length up all the way through the crown of your head. Exhale, slowly settling the hips down again. Take 1 more deep breath all the way up through the spine. Exhale completely. If you want, keep your eyes closed and take the arms up over your head. Lace up the fingers, turn the palms to the ceiling, stretch all the way up, lifting through the spine. If you like, lift your chin. Just pressing the hands all the way up towards the ceiling. Take 2 more deep breaths, lengthen, stretch up. Then as you turn to the right, bring your left hand to the right knee, right hand on the floor behind, twist. Look over your shoulder as much as you can. Just taking a few breaths here, letting the spine lift as you twist. Then inhale, coming back up to the center and over to the left side. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind, lengthen, twist. I just felt a couple of nice pops in my back, which is nice, releasing tension there. Can you see the sweat rolling down my face? It's really hot here. And then come back up to the center, reach up. Take the right hand down to the mat, walk it out to a comfortable level, and then push into the mat with your right hand. Press the left hip down and let the left arm stretch up. Now if you can, bring the left shoulder backwards a little bit so there's this slight twist. Feel the left side stretch open. If it's comfortable, look up towards the ceiling. Maybe you have to repaint the ceiling or wash the ceiling. That's, maybe we have time for these kind of things now. And then come back up again, reach up high. Take your left hand down, press into the mat, press the right hip down, extend. Right? And then if it's comfortable, twist the right shoulder up and back, maybe look up if you like. One more breath here. And then back up again, take a nice big breath, lengthen, and hands down. Now, if you're sitting on something, remove it. Come onto the hands and knees. So, tabletop position, shoulders directly over the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Right? Cat-cow, so warming up the spine a bit more. Inhale, lift the tailbone, lift your head, pull the shoulders back a bit. Exhale, round the spine, push the back up. Inhale, drop the belly, chest forward. Exhale, shoulders forward a bit, push the back up. 3 more times. Then back to neutral. Now, we're going into plank, which is a high push-up. So take a look at the little wrinkles you've created in your wrist. Make sure the wrinkles are parallel to the front of your mat. Right? When I was taught, it was always middle finger straight forward, but my wrist's always uncomfortable. So I turn my hands out a little bit, right? And sweating again. And once you're ready, lift your knees. Try not to sink into this, right? Actively press down, pull the belly in, lift the heels. Feel the stomach muscles engaged, the legs nice and firm. Maybe squeeze the butt a bit if you need. And then lift the butt, press the heels towards the floor, downward facing dog. Come forward into plank again. Downward dog. Forward into plank. Now, next is called knees, chest, chin. So, drop the knees down don't bring them forward, right? Just drop straight down. Now, think of your chest between the hands. Bend the elbows into the ribs, chest forward. Stay there. Knees, chest, chin. Shoulders back a little bit. Now point your toes. Slide the upper body forward and baby cobra. Hands, if you want, lift them off the floor. Now take one more breath, lift a little higher. And then bring your hands down, chest down, tuck the toes. Keep the chin a little tucked in, can we? Strengthen and push to plank. And downward dog. Let's try that again. Inhale, knees down, chest forward between the hands, elbows staying closed. Now high cobra, relax the legs, push up, lift into a backward bend. Try to relax the butt, relax your abdomen, let the belly hang forward. You can try to push the chest forward a bit if you like. And then drop all the way down again. Take off my sweaty glasses, tuck the toes, chin down a bit, and push back up and downward dog. If your heels don't touch the floor, that's no big deal. They don't have to. It's a little bit of an anatomical bone structure that will make it work or not. So if you feel the stretch in the calf and Achilles, that's good. If you don't, then you might be just at the edge of what your range of motion is. Now, look forward and just step forward. Bend the knees a bit, lift the chest, halfway lift. I'm still in camera, am I? Yeah. And then fold down, upper body close to the legs. If you need, bend the knees or straighten them. And then inhale, reach up, stretch back a little bit, and palms together. Arms down. This is called mountain pose. Try lifting your toes. Feel the balls of your feet, the heels grounding down. Relax the shoulders. Now we'll do 3 rounds of Sun Salutation. So you can bring the arms forward if you like. For me, that lengthens the spine. Or you can take the arms sideways, which opens the ribs more. So it's your choice. I like to do this one today. Reach up, gently stretch back. Fold forward. Halfway lift again. Fold down. Take the right leg back, drop your knee to the floor. Let's start hands on the left knee. Sink the hips low. Lift the chest. If you want, point your right toes to the back, sink lower. Those who prefer, arms up, hook the thumbs and lift. Maybe look up, maybe look forward, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just don't create any compression in your neck. Take one more breath here. And then hands to the floor. Place the hands properly, remember the wrists, and downward dog. Come forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra, maybe baby, maybe high cobra. If you want to strengthen your arms, come down, tuck the toes, push up, and downward dog. Look forward, right foot forward, left knee down. Hands to the right knee, point the toes if you want, sink down. So again, stay here or arms up. If you're hooking thumbs, hook the other thumb on top. Lift up, maybe look forward. Maybe look at the sky. Let's take one more breath here. And then hands to the floor, step forward, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. And fold forward again. Halfway lift. Fall down. Left leg back this time. Knee down. Hands to the knee again if you want. Or arms up. Maybe just palms together. Maybe hook the thumbs. Take one more breath. And then hands down. And downward dog. Plank pose again. Knees. Chest, chin. And cobra. And come down if you want to strengthen the arms. Do a push-up. And downward dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Sink low. Stay like this or reach up. Maybe hook the other thumb on top. Take one more breath. And then hands down, step forward, forward foot. Inhale, stretch up high. Palms together. So that was one round. We have two more to go. This one a little faster. Inhale, reach high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold down. Right leg back. Inhale, reach up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, Cobra. And downward dog. Right foot forward. Reach up. And hands down. Step forward. Inhale, reach high. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold down. Left leg back. Inhale, one breath ago. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And downward. Left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Hands to the mat. Step forward. Reach up high. And palms together. That was second round. Let's do one more time. Inhale, stretch back. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold down. Right leg back. I almost skipped one part there. Reach up. Now from here, straighten the front leg. If you need, you can use a bottle, a block, half split, right? I don't need this, so I just do like this, right? And just fold forward. Whew. Feels like it's hotter than 29 degrees. Those who can go into a full split if you like, right? So just fold forward. What you can do is inhale, extend. Exhale, fold a little further. Inhale, extend. Fold a bit further. And then we come back, pull the leg in a bit if you need. Take one breath up. And downward dog. Inhale to plank. And knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And downward dog. Right leg forward. Reach up. And half split again. So if it helps, walk it forward, point up. Use your block or bottle if you need. And then fold down. When you're in this, if the body is tilting, just try to pull that right hip back a little bit. Right? Feel a nice stretch in the right leg. Again, inhale, lengthen, sink down. Inhale and sink forward. One more breath, lengthen and sink into it. And then bend the knee. Inhale, reach up. Hands down, step forward. Reach up all the way. And one more. Halfway lift. Fold down. Left leg down. Reach up. Bring the palms together. Oh, I timed this wrong. But take your left elbow against the outside of the right knee. Palms together. And lift. Twist. If you prefer, lift the back knee. If you want, maybe the right arm up, maybe the left arm down. Or just keep them together, as simple as you like. And then palms together, left knee down, face the front, one breath, reach up. And then hands down, downward dog. Plank. And down, forward, and down again. Left leg forward, reach the arms up, Hands together. Whew. Right elbow outside the left leg. Palms together. Lift the chest into the twist. Again, if you want, lift the back knee, maybe left arm up, maybe right hand down. Or just keep it simple if you want. And then palms together, right knee down, face the front, one breath. Hands to the floor. Step forward, forward, forward. Inhale, reach up. And palms together. Relax the arms and we'll just take mountain pose again. So lift the toes. Ground the balls of your feet down, the heels down. Feel the legs engage. Shoulders relax. Close your eyes. When you feel ready, relax the toes. Just take a moment here. Feel the breath. Feel the sensations in the body. Make little micro adjustments if you need. Maybe wipe the sweat like I need to. I can't really see without my glasses, but trying to have a look. It's 150 plus of you guys out there. This is great. Thanks for joining. Let's continue. So, turn sideways, whatever that means for you, so that we can step out, right? So, hands on the hips, open your legs, let's say 1 meter, 3 feet plus, right? Toes a little bit turned in, right? So we get the thigh bones turning in slightly. You feel your butt sticking out a little bit, that's good. Right? With your hands on the hips, thumbs push on the back of the pelvis, tilt forward. But lift your heart, right? Lift your chest. If you can see, I'm not doing this, right? I'm trying to lift the chest forward, keep the length in the spine, engage the quads, feel your kneecaps pull up, right? And just go to the point where you feel the stretch in the legs. Keep the neck nice and long. Just for the fun of it, bring your arms forward like you're reaching towards your phone or whatever device you're watching this on. Take another breath, reach forward, bring your hands down. If you can, palms on the mat. Walk the hands back until the hands are in line with the feet. Bend the arms, keep the elbows shoulder width, press down, fold up. If it's more comfortable for you, turn your hands around, walk them to the space behind you, then stretch. Keep the breath flowing, all right? Again, if you want to use the Ujjayi breath, it's that gentle tightening of the back of the throat, so you feel the breath more. You have more mental awareness of what you're doing, right? Let's take one more breath here. Now come up onto the fingertips. With your left hand, press down, so you're actually lifting the chest. So if you're less flexible, use your block, your book, your water bottle, whatever it is. Right? Press down, and then lift the right side up. If you can, look up. Keep the thigh muscles tight, and let the hips move over to the right. So you stretch the inner left thigh. Take one more breath. And then come back down. Right? You can always adjust the height of the block, right, in different heights. Press the right hand down. Lift the left side up. Remember your quads, pull the kneecaps up, stabilize the knees, lift the heart forward, tilt the pelvis towards the left. Can you feel the right inner thigh stretch? Look up if it's comfortable for you. Keep extending the spine. Feel the length. Take one more breath again. And then both hands down to the mat. Bring your hands on the hips and lift through the chest, come up if you want, stretch up. And arms down. Does that feel good? Hopefully feels really nice. Now step the feet together just for a moment. Kick it out. Have some water if you like. Water is always good. It's refreshing. There we go. I hope you guys are sweating as much as I am, and it's hot where you are. So, hands on the hips, step the feet out again. So we go into triangle, Trikonasana. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Keep your left foot pointing out in this direction, right? So 90-degree angle. With your right hand on the hip, press down. Tighten the quads again, so you protect the knees, stabilize. Those who want, lift the toes, right? So you feel that energy, the strength pulling up. And then slide the hand down. Doesn't have to go to the floor, maybe one day it will. Left arm up. The Ashtangis out there, reach for your big toe if you like. Maybe relax the right toes, maybe keep the toes lifted. And as you get into this, you might let the right hand slide down a bit, but try not to collapse, right? What happens often is the shoulder will go forward, so lift up. It's like you're doing this against the wall. Keep the thigh strong. If you can, even with this muscle tight, turn it a little bit up, right? Push the right hip forward a bit. And then we come back up again. Hands on the hips, turn the right foot in. Left foot out, so left foot pointing straight out, right foot pointing straight over there. And then left hand pressing down. Reaching, reaching, feel the inner thigh stretch, tighten this muscle, maybe lift the big toes, or the toes. And then hand slides down, right arm up. Just keep the thigh muscle engaged, maybe left toes up or left toes relaxed again. Notice if the shoulder lifts like this, just pull the shoulder slightly back. Are you still breathing? It's hard to do this, like practice and talk and think all at the same time. I'm multitasking, it's amazing. Oh, I nearly forgot, Sharon, if you're out there, my red shorts. You always like those. Now take one more breath here, extend. And then back up again. Turn the foot in, hands to hips, and just step your feet together. Feels good? Hopefully it feels good. Now from here, we're going to go into Warrior One. So the way I like to do it, step to the front of the mat, hands on your hips, bend the knees, take your left leg back, turn the foot 45 degrees. Feel the heel pressing down, the edge of your foot pressing down. Turn the hips, maybe straighten the leg if you need. Bend, arms up. Maybe palms together, maybe looking up. Maybe simply looking forward, but let the shoulders be a bit soft. Notice if you tend to do this, right? Just try to pull the lower ribs in, lengthen, and settle down here. From here, whoops, bring your arms back, lace the fingers up, pull the shoulders back, lean back if you can. And then humble warrior, dropping down. Maybe the crown of your head is on the mat, maybe not, doesn't matter. Arms lifting over. And then come back up again. Straighten the right leg, pull it in a little bit. Bend the knee, lean forward, lift the back leg. So, strength, focus, balance. Drishti in Sanskrit is your gaze. So, lock your gaze on one spot. Keep the left hip down a bit. Push the left heel to the back. Take one more breath. And then feet together. Arms up. And back down. How was that? Whew. It's hot in Singapore. We have another side. So, hands on hips, right leg back this time. Right, turn the back foot 45 degrees or so. Straighten the front leg if it helps, square, and bend the knee. Arms up. Again, maybe palms together, maybe not. Try to sink into it. Keep the right thigh strong so you feel the muscles engaged. Push the heel back. One more breath. And then arms back. Now, can you notice when you lace your fingers up, usually always the same thumb is on top. So open the grip, switch it, right? Behind your back. If that doesn't make sense, just ignore it. And reach back. And from here, fold forward. Again, just letting the body hang down, but keep the legs engaged. Still keep the back leg strong. Pull some of the weight into the right foot. Take one more breath. Then come back up again. So I'm pulling my left foot in a bit. Bend the knee, lean forward, lift up. Find your drishti, lock your gaze. And then come up. Upper body forward, but not collapsing, right? I'm not doing this. I'm lifting the chest. Ooh. Push the right heel back. Squeeze the hands tight. And then back to standing. Arms up and back down. Whew. Hopefully you're still there. Let's have a double check so you can take a breath. Oh wow, still 150 plus, that's good. Hi Beatrice. Okay, good. Next one, warrior two. So, hands on the hips. Bend. This time left leg really big step back, reach back, and foot down. Still at an angle, maybe not quite 45 degrees. Sink the hips low, open the arms. Now, try this. Turn your palms up, feel the shoulders roll back. Keep the shoulders there, palms down. Look across your head. And then we just stay here, we settle in. Right. Always a nice time to think of Stiram Sukham Asanam, right? In the Yoga Sutra it says your pose should be steady and comfortable. How can you make this comfortable? How many of you have been to my classes and hate me at this point? I'm suffering with you now. My right thigh is starting to burn a bit. My left leg is quite okay. The right thigh is really taking a beating right now, right? So let's take the right elbow down. Left arm, swing it over your ear. Extended side angle pose with support or hand on the floor, right? Up to you. Then back to warrior two. Hands on the hip, lift the back heel, and step forward. Maybe shake it out a bit. Since we have two legs, we bend, step back. Then we bend, sit low, keep the foot firmly grounded, arms out. If it helps, turn the palms up, palms down. Look across your left hand. I'm looking directly at a light switch and try to look at one thing, don't let it move. Feel the gentle rotation in the neck. The strength in the right leg, yes, but the fire here maybe even sink lower. Then lean forward. So again, elbow to leg first, right arm over the ear. If you prefer, hand down. Then back to warrior two. And step forward and shake it out a bit. Good. A friend of mine in Melbourne called earlier and said she might be joining, so hopefully, Veronica, you're there. Hi. Hopefully you had a good fitness session with your Aussie teachers. All right. Let's see. True. Well, let's see. Which one is better, actually? I can't see, of course. Oh well. Hey, Jessica from Iceland is here. Hello, hello. Mary Scott as well. So, let's move into balancing, right? Think of your left leg as your foundation. So we have to make a strong foundation. So first, lift your left toes. Feel the balls of your feet and the heel. Bend the right knee a little bit, right? Let the hips get a bit lazy. Bend the left leg. And as you straighten, engage everything. Feel the right heel light. Left toes relaxed. Now, right foot up. Place the foot against your calf or bring it all the way up here. Well, it's hard to balance and look at the screen at the same time. Palms together. If you want, lift the arms up like the branches of a tree. Maybe lean back, look up. Then palms together. Knee forward and down. Shake it out if you need. So same again now on the right leg. So right toes up, bend the knee a bit. Engage everything. Feel the whole body get strong. Relax the left leg. Relax the right toes. Foot up to the calf. Maybe all the way up to the thigh. Palms together. Try to grow tall like a tree. Feel like you're lengthening through the crown of your head. If you have hair, like someone is pulling you up. If you don't have hair, well, bald is beautiful. Don't we agree? If you choose, arms up. Maybe lean back a little bit. And then palms together and release the leg. Shake it out. All right. Whew. So, if you see me like practicing in a normal class, I'm just like this always, right? This is hot yoga. People are sweat a bit more, I think. All right, let's see our timing. Good. So, next one we'll do, right? We did this one earlier, so we'll take this into a balance called half moon. So with your right foot more or less in the middle of the mat, bend, measure about 1 foot and a few inches to the side, fingertips down, maybe use a block or your bottle, left hand on the hip, and just lift the left leg, straighten, lift the left side. Right? If your balance is improving, one fingertip lightly on the mat, left arm up, push the left heel to the back. Imagine again, you're doing this against the wall. Whoops. Try not to multitask. If your balance is improving, you turn your head, maybe look at the wall or the ceiling. Take one more breath. And then slowly, back to standing. That was fun, right? So, those of you who can do the crazy variations, I'm sure you're doing them, so enjoy that. I'll stick to this. So, left foot about 1 foot forward, a few inches to the side, on the fingertips or block. Lift like your right butt cheek is against the wall. Maybe right arm up. Maybe all the way up onto the fingertips. Push the right heel really firmly against the imaginary wall behind you. So if this was Inception, we could stand on both sides at the same time. Maybe Leo is out there practicing with us today. Are you there? Who knows? And then back to standing. Whew. All right. I'm perspiring, this is wonderful. So, next one we're doing is called dancer's pose. Those who do hot yoga know it as standing bow pulling pose. Right? One of the key elements is this. So if you've ever done a Bikram class with proper dialogue, you've heard the teacher say, bring your hand out, look at your hand, say, Mama, give me money. Everybody says that's really stupid, but what happens, if you have money in your hand, you are not going to do this. Turn the hand, drop the money, and hold incorrectly, right? So the proper grip is money in your hand, drop the hand down, catch the wrist, catch the ankle, right? So don't do this, drop the money. You know, how bad would your mom feel about that? Throwing away her money, very naughty. So, feet together, right hand out, palm up. Imagine you have something valuable in your palm, drop your hand, catch your right ankle. Always start with the knees together, that lines the whole body up. Take the left arm up. Now, in Singapore we have this word, it's called kiasu. Kiasu. My pronunciation is terrible, it's a Hokkien word. It means afraid to lose. If you're very kiasu, you will do this, and nothing will happen. So slow it down a bit, a little bit kiasi, and kick backwards. Now as I kick more and more, then the body starts to tilt forward. Right? If you saw my Instagram post yesterday, I did this pose in jeans and everything on Preikestolen in Norway last year, 604 meters above sea level, where Tom Cruise fell off the edge, right, with his helicopter. Lift the chin a bit, keep the knee locked into the middle. One more breath, and then back up, and then release, right? I'll turn around, you don't have to if you don't want to. Left hand out, so again something precious in your palm, don't drop it. Reach down, hold your left ankle, squeeze the knees together, right arm up. Lift the chin a bit, don't go forward, go up. Feel the back bend. I'm now stretching my hip flexors, my abdomen feels a bit stretched, left side of my chest is stretching. Keep my right leg strong, it's my foundation. Body weight slightly forward, maybe into the toes. How are we doing so far? Are you still breathing? Hopefully this is a bit challenging, right? Shouldn't be too easy. Body forward a bit more. Go forward, kick higher, and back again. Ooh. Tiny little forward bend if you want. Just release any tension in your back. All right. Let's sit down. Onto a very sweaty mat. Now, we're going to take hero, or if you do hot yoga, fixed firm. Those who have problems in the knees, ankles, sit on the block, your dictionary, whatever it is, right? Oh, like that. If you have really tight knees, you can take a towel, roll it up, stick it in here, nice and tight. It will kind of open up the joint a bit, right? I've already been through all of that, so I can sit on the floor. But don't worry, it took me 6 months to be able to do just this, all right? Now, hands to the feet. If you can, lean back, get your elbows down. Take a moment, check it out. Lift the chest, head back. If you're still okay, carefully drop your head down. Tuck your chin, shoulders down. So we got the chest puffed up, arms overhead. If your knees are a little bit off the floor, that's okay. Eventually, have the knees together. You can press the chin down a little bit, stretch the back of your neck, squeeze your throat. You're also squeezing the glands in your throat, right? Thyroid, parathyroid, thymus. Very good for them. It's like squeezing a sponge, right? Squeeze the dirty water out. And then we come up. slowly push up. And then from here, never do this, right? Never flip the legs around, because there's tension in your knees right now. And if you do that, one day your knee will tell you why you shouldn't do that. So instead, just come up, walk it out a bit, or take your downward dog if you want. Wiggle it out, shake your butt. And then sitting down. Time check. Perfect. So, Janu Shirshasana. Keep your right leg forward, bring your left foot in. You can bend the knee if you need. You can just have your hands like this if you want, or on the floor. But those who can, if you want to be a bit dramatic about it, reach up, fold forward, hold whatever you can. Stay like that if you like. Feel the stretch in your leg. Or drop down, forehead to the knee. Maybe bend the elbows. If you're a bit more flexible, you can do this. Hold the wrist. It looks really nice. Then coming up, release, and switch sides. Right, so again, walk the hands forward on the mat, or reach up and hold your foot. And then stay there, feel the stretch, or drop your head down. Again, if you want, holding the wrist. And then coming up, releasing. Switch back to the first one again. This time open up a little bit. So now you're actually facing the side slightly. Can you, with your peace fingers, grab your big toe? If not, hold the leg whatever you can. Or even use a towel if you have it, or a belt, or maybe you have a yoga strap or something like that, right? Hold, drop the elbow to the inside of the knee, push on the knee, and reach the other arm up. Option, stay here, maybe hand on the hip if this is a struggle, or arms overhead, all the way, all the way, all the way. Can I reach the leg? I can almost reach the leg, right? Try not to do it like this. Lift up. Right? Stay here. For those who can reach, you can also take the right hand to the left knee and twist more. Take 2 more breaths deeply into the left ribs. And then releasing that, coming back. So again, a little bit facing the side, right? Push this knee down. If you can, get the grip, whatever your grip is today. Push against the knee, lift up. Keep the right side lifted. If you choose, reach across. A little bit easier on this side. Maybe left hand to right leg. And just work on lifting the right side. Feel the extension. And then come back up. Feels good. All right. So, let's come into this one. For some of you, sitting on a block again will be really useful. Just to lift the hips up a bit. The closer your feet are into the hips, the more you'll feel it here. If you bring your legs forward, you'll start feeling it a bit in the hamstring. So, you decide. I'm going to do it this way. Now, lift the chest, reach forward. If it's more comfortable, take your arms forward, and just settle down. Let your head sink towards the mat. If anyone happens to be watching that went to ASM with me, if you remember, in Mallorca, the reason I can do this so easily, remember some of us, we went to karate class, and one of the big guys stepped on my knees and stood there until my knees hit the floor. That's why it's like this, and probably caused some damage, but I don't know if it did or not. but that's why this is really easy for me. So thanks to karate, maybe? I have no idea. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. And walk your hands over to the right, get a little bit of a side stretch going as well. And then over to the left, side stretch. And then back to the center and bring the knees up. If you like, hug the legs in or just let the legs stretch out. Time check, good. We're approaching the last moments here. So we'll lie down and take a spine twist. So just lie down on your back. Bring your knees up. Option, keep the knees together. Other option, cross the left leg over. Maybe you can even go all the way into eagle legs. And remember, don't be kyasu, don't be crazy. Move the hips a little bit to the left and then drop your knees to the right. Stretch your left arm out at shoulder level. Look towards the left hand and just chill out. This is a nice time to close your eyes. Just allow the body to settle. Allow the breath to slow down. And then we come back to the center. Uncross, bring the hips to the middle. If you're crossing the legs, do that. Move the hips a little bit to the right. Drop the knees to the left. And then right arm out. Turn your hand. You can, if you want, use the other hand to hold the legs down. That's whatever is comfortable to you. And again, eyes closed if you want. Then we release. Now another really nice pose at the end is happy baby. So grab your feet so the knees are out, the elbows are inside the knees. You hold and you just kind of pull down a bit. And with the legs you can resist a bit and stretch the lower back. You can rock a bit side to side, feels quite nice. Though some of you, if you're in America, you might have heard of this being called dead bug, right? Especially if you're Baptiste practitioners. We call it happy baby. Stay there as long as you like. And when you feel ready, lie down on your back. Stretch your legs out. Maybe it was a bit strong backlight there. I don't know. I can't really see. But once you're ready, settle into Shavasana, also known as dead body pose. So separate the feet a little bit, comfortably apart. So your legs, your toes might just roll out a bit. Turn your palms up so that the arms, the shoulders settle, and just sink. Close the eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. So in Shavasana, what you're trying to do is find complete physical stillness. All right, so resist the urge to scratch and itch or move hair or adjust clothing. Just let the body settle. One of my teachers when I was beginning said, just settle into Shavasana even if it doesn't feel right. Because the next time you do it, the body will remember and it'll go into the more appropriate position. And the appropriate is for you, whatever is right for you, right? There is no really 100% correct way to do these things, but we do as we can. Akushu. Akushu? Dari Indonesia. Maybe, since it says .co.id. Welcome, or welcome back. Herr Schuler, sind Sie da? Hoffentlich sind Sie da. Auf der Matte, machen ein bisschen Yoga zusammen. So everyone, we're coming to the end here, slowly towards the end. I see some of you already signing up. It's been my first time doing one of these live things. It is from Indonesia. Thank you for coming. Terima kasih. And it's been fun. It's always interesting to try something new, and these times when we're spending so much time at home, you know, try out new things, learn new stuff. We're doing these streaming every day, all day. Also, our colleagues over at Pure Fitness Singapore is the, what's it called, the name, the username, the ID. They're doing fitness classes throughout the day. Hey, thanks, Greg from Hong Kong. Hey, Jade, thank you, welcome. Pat, hey, Yvonne. So keep joining our classes all day long, all time. Unfortunately, our facilities are closed for the rest of the month, but these are extraordinary times. And, you know, just stay healthy, stay fresh. Now that we're getting our reusable masks starting, what is it, this week? Wear them. Use your Trace Together app if you're living in Singapore so they can trace you if there's any need to. I have it on all the time when I'm out of the house. And that's about it, I think. If you have any quick questions, do ask. We still have time. Apparently it cuts us off after an hour. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Namaste to Michtan, 77. I guess we were born in 1977, perhaps. Still a bit younger than me. Let's see. Hi, Brad. Brad United. Thanks for joining in all the way from Georgia, USA. That's quite far away. Great to see you again, old roommate. Let's see. Anna. Anna. That must be Anna. Hey. Java Om. Hot class. Yes, indeed. It's hot in Singapore. We don't need to put on heaters here. So, yes, take care. Take good care. Flyfish Asia. Thanks for joining. How's the fly fishing? All right. I guess that's Xavier, maybe, is it? Flyfish? Netri, Indy. Hey, thanks for joining. Oh, maybe what happens if I push here? Oh, how to make it comment free? That's a good question. I don't know how. Janice, sorry, I don't know how you do that on your screen. Maybe you just tap the screen or something, I'm not sure. Yes, see you next time, Alice. Rocker. Yeah, any comments, anyone? Oh, 33 seconds, so come back in on Thursday at 5:30 in the afternoon Singapore time. I will be back in, and I just have the last few seconds to say thanks again for joining. Namaste, have a lovely Sunday, and we'll see you soon. Thursday or next Sunday as well, but keep logging in. All the other teachers will be here. So I'm gonna sign out. Have a great day. And